according to Atari Age, one of the most common games for the Atari Jaguar is Iron Soldier. Probably because it's actually one of the best. So let's take a look at it today. This is the Game Collector and this is Second Opinion Games. So let's get to a review of Iron Soldier for the Atari Jaguar.
Second Opinion Games.
Music and sound effects in this game are absolutely terrific, especially the sound effects part. Launching a missile sounds very clean and satisfying. If I had one complaint to make, it's that explosions are a little lackluster, but I'll forgive it for actually having music in a Jaguar game. Also, Iron Soldier probably has the least amount of pop-in of any Atari Jaguar game set in a 3D world. I know your Iron Soldier mech moves very slow, but that was probably deliberate to kind of downplay the amount of pop-in the system actually was using. And that showed that the developers really knew what they were doing with the game. They took their time to make a great game. They probably could have rushed it to have it ready by launch, but instead they focused on gameplay. And that's really where the game shines. You know, I hear a lot of complaints about the Jaguar's controller, but Iron Soldier really took full advantage of the number pad and the buttons extremely well. Matter of fact, I have never seen a game use the number pad exactly like this. Matter of fact, this is the game that I completely learned how to use the number pad up and down on. Now when I get an overlay, if I really need to use it, rather than put it on the controller, I set it in front of the TV. I know exactly where the buttons are on the number pad, which makes gameplay much easier once you learn how to use the controller properly. So gameplay goes down like this. You're a giant mech, and you like to blow stuff up. Now there's about 16 missions in total, and they're all varied. Some of them are escort missions or protect your skyscraper building. Another one is to destroy every skyscraper on the map, which that one gets a little annoying. Last level of the game, it takes maybe about a full hour to complete, assuming you maybe only die once or so. There are other missions where it's just destroy a factory and find the box inside of it. Basically what I'm getting at is they're all varied, and it keeps the game feeling fresh from start to finish. The first 8 levels are extremely easy. It may have only taken me about 3 to 4 minutes each. The next 4 levels, a bit more challenging, maybe requiring 2 or 3 tries, but also taking me about 5 to 6 minutes each. The last 4 missions are really where the heart of the game takes place. And they're going to be a little tough. And in these last 4 missions, it probably took me a good 2 hours just for these. Meaning the whole game probably was over for me in about 3 hours. Now, this wasn't the first time I beat the game. It was 15 years ago or more when I was a kid. And I remember beating it back then on easy. Today I played it on normal, and for the most part coasted through it up until that last 4 levels. Then that extra difficulty really gave me a run for my money. And I'm glad I did, because I really thought I had the game mastered even though I beat it on easy. And it really put me in my place. On top of it, there are 2 more harder difficulties, which I don't think I hate myself enough to try those. Also, the graphics, I know some people might really laugh at the low polygons, but I think the game looks really clean and perfect. I just can't say this enough. The overall aesthetic of the game is very simple. However, a lot of the games at this time tried to do so much more than what they actually could, and it really hurt games because of it. Iron Soldier knew exactly what they were doing, and they proved that they can make a really great game on the Atari Jaguar. Matter of fact, I think this should have been a pack-in game for the system. I think it really showed off what the Atari Jaguar can do, and it would have been perfect for a day one play. But that's just my opinion. Thanks for watching. Thanks for watching Second Opinion Games. If you like more Atari Jaguar games, please subscribe. We're trying to get through every single one of them. And leave me a comment. I like to read and talk about the Jaguar games. So, thanks again.